Hello and welcome to another video. Today you join me in the car headed for Dartmoor National Park, and we're headed there to meet Colin, a fellow photographer and a subscriber. Colin's been a subscriber of the channel for quite a while and we've met up a few times now, so I'm bringing him to Dartmoor and I'm bringing him to a few places that I've photographed before. Right, sorry to pull you out of that so quickly, but he did a really poor job of explaining what the video was about. Took about 5 minutes to explain and it was just all waffle. So I thought I'd give you the in a nutshell version of what this video is going to be about. Now, because I've been to Dartmoor so many times and I've photographed a lot of different things on Dartmoor, I thought I'd take Colin to a few of those locations, 4 to be exact. Now, my challenge for myself was, because obviously I'd photographed these locations before, I would get one photo at each location and do it in 4 hours whilst making a video, doing the vlog and including B-roll and obviously all chatting to Colin along the way. So my challenge was 4 hours before midday, before the midday sun hit, and we lose all the shadows on everything. So that was my challenge. That's what I tried to do, and I'll jump back in and you can see how we got on. So that's my challenge for myself today, and let's see how it goes. So the obvious thing to take a photo of here is Haytor Rock, probably one of the most photographed rocks on Dartmoor, and I don't want to take the standard rock that everybody's going to take coming up these paths, because just a generic shot that's just going to look like every other shot. So I've just come up and had a little look around, see what their compositions are like. And what I think we're going to do is we're going to go up just over the back on this side and maybe take the photo from this direction, just to give it something different. And it's a bad shot this way. I just want something different than what everybody else has taken. So that's the plan. We're going to head up to the top of the rock and take it from the side. So that'll be the first shot. Right, so we are now on the other side of the rock. So here we were here actually originally, and rather than walk up and come all the way over here, we've drove up to this car park here and then just walked up this side. And we're just actually, I think we're in the right position this way, because we've got some nice shadows on the rock, and you can actually see, I don't know if I can get that in, just at the bottom of the rock, at the base of the rock, you can see the shadows. And the sun's not it's not really behind any cloud at all, even though we got some low level cloud. We could do with a little bit more sun, a little bit less sun, a bit more cloud, a bit more shadows on the ground, which I think would make it look a lot better. Setting up wise, for the actual shot, I was looking at over there, which I've put my bag down there, but now I've actually thinking about it, I'm thinking maybe more of a side angle shot rather than a dead flat straight shot. So I'm just coming over, I'm just checking out some different areas. Quite with the cloud at the moment, and it's looking to continue with the cloud coverage on this level. We should be able to get some nice images with the nice background in it. So yeah, so I'm gonna grab my gear and I'm gonna set up, but I'm gonna have a quick look around and then I'll talk you through my composition. Right, so my first shot's all set up, and it's a side, sort of semi-side shot from the rock, but the rock's not really my focus. My main focus that I want to get is these clouds that just encompass the rock, and I think that makes it just look a little bit special rather than just a clear blue sky. So I've set that up as it is, and it's at a 500th of a second, ISO 160, and it's an f5.2. Now I'm using the 24-105 the whole day today, so I'm not going to be changing that lens, and my focal length at the moment is about 35mm. So I will take that shot, and then I might just pop a polarizer on and see if I can bring out some more detail in those clouds as well. Right, okay, so that's Hator Rock photographed. Our next shot is just here, and that is the lone tree, so the lone hawthorn tree. So I'm going to get over there now. The time is 9:37, so it's taken us nearly 2 hours to get this shot. So yeah, running out of time. Still got some cloud in the sky, so it's still good. Right, so we've just arrived at the next location. Now, I am not going to finish by 12 o'clock. It's 10:44 now, and I've done one photo. So this location is the hawthorn tree. So as you can see it there, beautiful old thing. Again, I've taken photos of it before, and I want to try and get an image of it that's not the normal image, the same as I did with the Hator, which is just up there, Hator Rock. And the next location is going to be just there, which is Miserably Mire, and again another one that I've done a video on before. Now with this one I'm looking at coming a bit further away than I had before. I quite like try and encompass all these rocks this time, maybe minus the colline there, and get a bit of a wider angled shot on it. I've only got the 24-105, so I might have to go back a bit further than I did with my 17. But yeah, that's the shot I'm going to look at for this one. And I don't know what the standard shots are for these, because I haven't really looked at the many pictures of these, but I know that the standard composition will probably be quite close, like I've taken myself at this shot. I mean, wherever you take it from, I think it looks really nice anyway, so it shouldn't be a hard photo to take. But we're doing, so far we've got perfect clouds in the sky. We've still got plenty of patches in the clouds to give us some shadows, and these back hills, the rolling hills, sorry I keep turning you around, these hills where you got the clouds, so you can see the cloud patches coming through. So that will, if I can get that in the image, that would be quite nice. Just back here, like you can see the sun just peeking through there. So that's the shot. I'm going to set that up, and I'll see you in a second. Right, so for this composition we've got the rock in the lower left hand side of the image, and it's going to draw your eye to this little path that goes up to the lone tree. And then in the background we've got the clouds, which are looking quite nice at the moment, playing ball, with some nice sunlight on the hills in the background. Now what I'm planning on doing is taking this as a wide, because the first shot that I did was quite close to the tree. So I'm planning this one as a little bit wider, just to make it a little bit different than the normal image. And I say normal image because I haven't really seen a lot of images of this tree, but even though it's supposed to be the most famous tree in Dartmoor, but I don't know if that's true. So yeah, so that's the composition I'm going for. I've got a polarizer on, and I might stack just to get the rock in focus as well. I'm using the 24-105 at a focal length of 35mm, and my settings are ISO 100 and f14 at a 20th of a second. So let's take that image and I'll pop it up on screen. Right, so off to the next location, which we've come from just behind these rocks. The car's parked up there, and so what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the car, drive along this road to the car park. I don't know if you can see that just there, and then there's a walk down here. We'll walk down beside this wall all the way down to this location here, which is the red barn, which I did also make a different video on that where I actually found the red barn. So all places that you can get to, especially places that you can see from each location. So it just shows how close together. You don't really have to travel far to get some good images. Right, we're at Miserably barn, and we're at the second from last location. And compositionally, I'm thinking here with the ferns against the wall covered in moss can actually look quite nice with the barn in the background. I don't know if the camera picks up the barn colours. It looks a bit washed out on the back of the screen, but yeah, you'll see it when I put the photo up. It looks a lot better than what it does on this screen for some reason. So this edge here that comes all the way around here would be the sort of leading line that comes around to it, but it kind of fades off as you get to the gate, so it doesn't look the greatest. But over the hedge, I think, will probably be the better shot. So that's the shot I'm going to set up for. So here's the shot set up in the back of the camera, 30th of a second, f14, ISO 100, no filters, and we're using the 24-105 at a focal length of 24mm. So I'm going to take that shot and I will pop that up on the screen. Right, me again. Now, because I'd failed so epically at this challenge, I stopped doing the vlog because I thought there was no point in putting up a failure of a vlog, because I didn't even get close. I think it was about 2 hours over the actual time that I was supposed to take. And we went to the next location anyway, the last location, and when I got there was a load of rock climbers on the rocks, so we wasn't going to take any pictures because, well, I wasn't personally, because I felt that obviously too many rock climbers, you're editing out too much, and it kind of just ruins the image. I think a little bit here and there is not too bad in my personal opinion. So we headed back to the car, and then we got to the front of the rocks at the base, and you couldn't see any rock climbers at all, so they were all around the other side. So I managed to grab an image from that location, but there's no B-roll for me leading up to that, because obviously I thought I wasn't making the video anymore. So I did get the image, I did talk about the composition, and we'll jump back in and finish the video from that. Okay, so the final composition today is going to be from the bottom of Bonehill Rocks. I can get the reflections out here. As you can probably see, I'll talk you through it. So coming up through here, leading line, and then coming encompassing these rocks here. Now I'm just waiting for a little bit of light to hit that rock to be able to take this image, and grab one whilst we wait. I'm going to get my exposure right there. So do. So settings, 40th of a second, f11 at ISO 100 with a focal length of about 35mm. So as soon as the light hits, I will take that photo and I will pop the image up on the screen. Right, that's another video done. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the images, and if you like this video, please do consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps with the algorithm and lets me know that you enjoyed the content. Please do comment below which photo is your favourite photo, if any of them were your favourite. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do consider hitting that subscribe button for more content like this, and I will catch you on the next one.